Hello everyone, I'm Rishabh Gupta, your maths teacher. So, everyone knows that the end term exams are coming. So, we have prepared a review sheet for the students. The students doesn't have to do anything else because the time is less. Just practice this review sheet that we are sharing with you. Practice the 20 questions that are there in this file again and again before the math exam, and you will be prepared well for the exam. So let us start the review sheet. First, there are 15 questions which will be MCQ types, okay, and then there will be 5 questions writing type in which you have to write the solution. So part A, MCQ, in which there are 15 questions. Let us start with question number 1. Okay, so let me just go ahead, draw, take the pencil. Now it says which expression is equivalent to 3 raised to power 5. Okay, remember, whenever I write 3 raised to power 5, this 5 tells me that how many times do I have to multiply the 3. I have to multiply how many threes? 5 threes. Yani 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 3 power 5. So which option? Option number A. Okay. Now, second, here he is asking you to evaluate. Evaluate yani you have to solve this. 6 power 3. Now, 6 power 3 means 6 times 6 times 6. Multiply the 6 3 times. 6 times 6, 36, correct? And then 36 times 6 will give you 216. Okay, 216. You can check also. 36 times 6. 6 times 6, 36. So 6 will come down, 3 will go up, and 6 times 3, 18. 18 and 3, 21. So here 21. So 216, option C. Okay, very simple question. Now, next, evaluate again. He says evaluate again. One second. Okay, evaluate what? 16x. We have to evaluate 16x. Now, to solve this, we need the value of x because it says 16. Now, between 6 and 16 and x, do I see any plus, minus, divide, multiply? No. It means there is multiply between them. There is multiply between them. So I have to do 16 multiply x. Now x is given in the question 3 over 4. So I will replace the x with 3 over 4. Okay. Now before you multiply the numbers, like before you multiply 16 and 3, you can divide also. There is 16 up and one second. There is 16 up and 4 down, correct? Which means division. Can I do 16 divide 4? Yes. 4 times 4 gives me 16. So this will become 4. Now what do I have now? 4 times 3 and down there will be 1. 4 times 3, 12. 12 over 1 yani 12. So here option number D, 12. Okay. Now, question number 4. Evaluate again. Yani we have to find the value. We have to solve the expression. 13 times 6 divide 2 plus 10. So here we are going to use PEMDAS. P means parenthesis. Yani if your expression has parentheses, you have to solve the numbers inside it. E यानी exponent. Exponent यानी power. For example, 3 power 2, 2 power 5 like this. M यानी multiply, D यानी divide. Both have same power. You can solve anything first. Which, okay, and plus and minus, they also have same power. You can solve anything first. Okay. Now let's see. In this numerical expression, we have parentheses here, right? Yani we have to solve the numbers inside the parentheses first. 6 divide 2. 6 divide 2 gives me 3. Then I have multiply 13 here and plus 10 here. In multiply and plus, what will I do first? Check PEMDAS. It says multiply first and then plus. So first I will do multiply. 13 multiply 3. 13 multiply 3, 39. Then plus 10. 39 plus 10, 49. Which gives me the answer 49, option number C. Okay. Next. Okay. Let's see. Write the phrase as an algebraic expression. This is my phrase. I have to read it and make an expression. 4 less than. So 4 less यानी minus. Less यानी minus. यानी from something I am doing minus 4. Okay. 4 less than what? 7 times Ali's age. Let's say Ali's age is A here. Ali's age is A. So we have to do 7 times Ali's age. So 7 times Ali's age will be 7A. So here we are doing 7A minus 4. 4 less than 7 times Ali's age. This is 7 times Ali's age. From it we have to do minus 4. So 7A minus 4 will be my algebraic expression. So option number B. Next question. Sorry. Okay. Identify the constant in the algebraic expression. Okay, let me give you all the terminologies. 3x plus 5. This is an algebraic expression. Okay, it should have a variable, it should have numbers, and it should have a mathematical operation like plus, minus, divide, multiply. Okay, now in the algebraic expression, okay, in the algebraic expression, this x, the number that we don't know, we call it variable. What do we call it? Variable, the number that we don't know. Now the number with the variable, now with this variable x, which number do I have? 3. So the number with the variable is known as coefficient. Coefficient. So what is the coefficient of x? 3 here. Now see 5 here. A number without any variable. So a number without any variable is known as constant. Is known as constant. Okay. Now what is the question? He said identify the constant in the given expression. Constant यानी number without variable. So only 19 is here without variable. So this is my constant. So option number C. Okay. Next, question number 7. Use the distributive property. Okay. The question is 9 times 3 plus x, and in this we have to use the distributive property. What is distributive property? Let's say two friends are sitting inside a class. Okay. And the third friend is standing outside the class. So when the third friend who is standing outside the class, he will enter the class. After entering, will he shake hands with only one friend or both the friends? Definitely, because both of them are his friends, he will shake hand with both of them. So similarly, this 9 is the friend who is standing outside, and 3 and x are sitting inside. So when the 9 will go inside, first it will multiply with 3, and after that it will multiply with the x. This is my distributive property. Okay. So what will I do? First I will multiply the 9 with the 3. Then I see plus sign here, I will put plus sign here. Then I will multiply the 9 with the 9 with the x. So 9 times 3, 27, plus 9 times x, 9x. So this is 27 plus 9x. As you can see, option number C, 27 plus 9x. Okay. Question number 8. Okay. Write the ordered pair that is a reflection of this coordinate across the y-axis. Okay, understand this question carefully. I will give you a trick, and with the help of the trick this question will become very easy. Just look at this. If he say reflection, if he talks about reflection in the question and he say y-axis, he says what? Reflection is across the y-axis. In that case you will not change the y will remain same. In the answer the y will remain same. Okay, and you only change the sign of x. Here the x is negative, correct? So you just make it positive. 2 is to 3 over 4. Finished. This is the answer. Okay, so where is it? Option number A. Same thing, if he says here, let's say there is no y-axis, now it is x-axis. If he says x-axis, then the x will remain same. X will remain same, minus 2 is to 3 over 4. Let me write it here. The x will, okay, if he says x-axis, then the x will remain same. That will be 2 is to 3 over 4 with a minus sign. Okay, and only the y will change. It will become minus 1. Okay, so what is the trick? If he says, let me write it here, if he says x-axis, then you have to change the y, okay, and if he says y-axis, then change the x, and change means only change the sign. The plus become minus and the minus become plus. The number will remain same. Okay, only the plus and minus will change, the sign will change. Okay, question number 9. Now he says solve the equation. The equation is 33 plus x is equal to 570. What is the meaning of solving the equation? Solve यानी find the variable. What is the variable here? X. यानी I have to find x equal how much? I have to find x equal how much, right? This will be the answer. X equals something. If you check the answer, do I have any number with the x here? No number. The x is alone here. So in my equation, if I remove this number with the x, the 33, if I remove it, after removing it, I will get the x, yes or no? So the question is, how will I remove this 33? Remember the trick. If you see plus, so to remove the plus, we use the opposite of plus, minus. If you see minus, use plus. If you see multiply, use divide. And if you see divide, then use multiply. Okay, now here the 33 here is what? Positive. If there is nothing here, and this is positive. So to remove the positive 33, what will I do? I will use the opposite, negative, minus. Now check, 33 minus 33 will be 0. Yes, yani 33 will be gone. Now there is one more rule. If you are doing something on one side of equal, okay, then you have to do the same thing on the other side also. I did minus 33 on the left side, so on the right side also I have to do minus 33. Okay, now what will happen? Now 33 minus 33 is cancelled. Okay, what do I have here now? Only x, yani x equal 570 minus 33 will be 537. Easy. So my answer is 537, option number B. Okay, let me just erase it quickly. I want to give you some more examples, maybe, Now let's say I will take one more example here, so for the better understanding. Let's say I have x minus 25 is equal to, let's say, 33. Now this time check, with the x I have minus 25. So what is the opposite of minus? Plus. So I will use plus 25 on left side also, plus 25 on the right side also. Just see how to do it, okay? 25 and 25 will cancel each other. What is left? X equal. This time it is plus. So 33 plus 25 will give me 58. So in this way you have to solve these questions, okay? Now let us move to question number 10. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Let's start. This is a word problem. So first we have to read it, understand it, and then solve it. Hamda and her sister bought a gift for their mother that cost 54.75 dirham. Okay. So Hamda and her sister purchased a gift for their mother. Okay. And what is the price of the gift? Let's write here 54.75. Hamda contributed 26 dirham to buy this gift. To buy this gift, what was the contribution of Hamda? 26 plus rest of the money will be given by her sister. So sister, let's say the sister gave x dirham. Okay. Now he said write an addition equation that can be used to find how much money her sister contributed. So we already made the equation that let's say the sister gave x dirham, Hamda gave 26 dirham, and the total money should be equal to how much? 54.75 dirhams. That is the price of the gift. So do I see this equation anywhere? Check here. 26 dirham by Hamda, m dirham by the, you can take anything here, x, m, a, b. Here we have taken m. So m dirham from the sister, and the total money should be 54.75. So this is our equation. Okay. And why did I call it addition equation? Because see, in the equation here we have addition. Okay, we have plus, that is why. Because check here, we have plus here, that is why addition equation. Okay, solve the equation 24 equals x minus 5. Okay, 24 equal x minus 5. We have to find the x, yani we have to remove this number minus 5. How will I do it? Opposite of minus will be plus, so I will do plus 5 on both the sides, okay. Now why do I do it on both the sides? Just understand. Let's say I have 5 equal 5. This is correct, right? Now let's say I do minus 1 only on one side. What will happen? 5 minus 1 will become 4, but this will remain 5 only. Are they equal now? No. Yani we cannot do minus 1 only on one side. If I do minus 1 on the other side also, then this will also become 5 minus 1, 4. And when it becomes 4, they will again become equal, right? So to keep them equal, whatever you do on one side, the left side, do the same thing on the right side also. Okay. So because I did plus 5 here, I have to do plus 5 on the other side also. Now 5 minus 5 khalas. Okay. What is left here? X equal 24 plus 5, that will be 29, and option number C, 29. Okay. Next question. Solve 15 equals 3z. Now check, between 3 and z here we have nothing, right? Nothing yani there is multiply. Nothing yani there is multiply. Okay. So now how will I remove the multiply 3? To find the z we have to remove the multiply 3. So opposite of multiply is divide. So I will do here divide on both the sides. Remember, both the sides. 3 divide 3 1 यानी खलास, no need to write 1. Z equal 15 divide 3 5 यानी my Z is equal to 5. Here option number C again. See, okay, done. Let us go to the next question. Write an integer to represent the situation. A football team, okay, we have to read this situation. A situation is given here, okay, we have to read it and we have to like choose a number for it, okay, integer for it. A football team has a 10-yard loss in one play. This word is very important here, loss. Loss means we are winning or losing. We are losing. Losing yani plus or minus. Losing yani minus. And we are losing by how much? We are losing by 10 yards. So I can represent it with the help of minus 10. The minus 10 shows that we are losing by 10. So minus 10 here. Okay. Next question. Which of the following represent opposites? Now what is opposite? If I write plus 4, the opposite will be minus 4. Why? Because the opposite of plus is minus. If I write minus 9, then the opposite will be, sorry, the opposite, not equal, my mistake, the opposite. Okay, if I write minus 9, then the opposite will be plus 9. Okay, now here his 4 options are given. He's asking which of them are opposite. If I see option B, it says plus 16 plus 16. No, these are not opposite. Why? Because the opposite of plus is minus, not plus. Here minus 1 plus 7. I can see the opposite of minus plus, but the numbers are different. So that is why this is also not my answer. Here also the numbers are different, right? Not my answer. Check the first option. The numbers are same, 16 and 16, and we have opposite signs also, plus 16 minus 16. So option number A. These two numbers represent the opposite of each other. Identify the quadrant in which these coordinate is located. Okay, to do question based on quadrant, you do not have to draw the quadrant every time. Okay, I will simply tell you a trick. Just remember it. If you will remember it, questions will become very easy for you. This is my quadrant. Okay, the quadrant have a x-axis and a y-axis. Here I have positive number, like this is positive x. Okay, sorry, this is positive x, this is 0, and on this side I will have negative x. Okay, negative. Here I have positive y, this 0, and then on the downside I will have negative y. Okay, so if I choose any number here, check, it is touching plus y and plus x, yani here both the numbers will be positive. This is my first quadrant. This is quadrant number 1. So you have to remember that in first quadrant both the numbers will be positive only. Okay, let us come to the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, if I choose a number, here the y is plus but the x is minus, which means in the second quadrant the x will be minus and the y will be plus. Okay, third quadrant, if I put a point here in the third quadrant, this is number 3, quadrant number 3, the x is also minus, the y is also minus, correct? So in the third quadrant both will be minus. Okay, finally the fourth quadrant, if I put a point in the fourth quadrant, here the x is plus but the y is minus, so the x will be plus and the y will be, the y will be minus here. Okay, now let us see which kind of point is given. 5 is to 3 over 4, this is positive, there is no minus sign here, and 6 is to 1 over 5 is negative because there is a minus sign here. So where do I have positive and negative? the positive and negative is here, यानी fourth quadrant, यानी this point here is in fourth quadrant, यानी option number 4. Okay, option number 4. Now it is time for the writing type questions. Okay, there will be 5 questions here. You have to solve them properly in the given space, because you will get marks for the step. Even if your answer is wrong, but you have done some correct steps, you will get marks for it. So please do not just write the answer in the writing types question and solve it. Show the steps how you are solving it. Okay, now let's read. On every 10th visit to the hair salon, Aisha receives a discount of 8 dirhams. Okay. On every 12th visit, she receives a hair product, a free hair product. Okay. After how many visits will Aisha receive the discount and a free product at the same time? Okay. So let's write here. We are talking about Aisha. Aisha is getting 2 things. Number 1, discount. When does she get the discount? On every 10th visit. Yani on the 10th time she will get the discount, then on the 20th time, then 30th time, then 40th time, then 50th time. Write the multiples, okay? 60th time, 70th time, 80th time. Okay? Now, the second thing that she gets is a free product, right? When does she get the free product? On every 12th visit. Okay. Yani she will get it on the 12th time. Then 12 times 2, 24. 12 times 3, 36. 12 times 4, 48. 12 times 5, 60. 12 times 6, 72. Now stop here. They are asking, when will Aisha get both the discount and the free product at the same time? So you check, do I have any common number here in the discount and free item? Check here. If I see carefully, where is my cursor? One second. Okay, here. Check. This number 60 is common in both discount and free product, right? Yani when she will visit for the 60th time, when she will visit for the 60th time, then she will get both the discount and the free product. Okay, so we'll say on the 60th visit. Simple. She will get both the things together. Okay, this is how you have to do it. Easy question. Question number 2. Write the greatest common factor of 54 and 81. Let me explain you the meaning of greatest common factor. Let's say I have two numbers here, 6 and 8. Okay, and I want to check the greatest common factor. Greatest common factor means the biggest number that can divide 6 also and 8 also. Let's check the 6. How many numbers can divide 6? I can do 6 Taksim 1. Yes, it will give me 6. I can do 6 divided by 2. Yes, it will give me 3. I can do 6 divided by 3. Yes, it will give me 6 divided 3, 2. After you reach the half of a number, half of 6 is 3. Then do not check the other numbers. Directly write the same number again. Can I do 6 divided 6? Yes. Yani all these 4 numbers are the factors of 6 which can divide the 6. Okay. Now let us check the 8. How many numbers can divide the 8? I can do 8 divide 1. I can do 8 divide 2. I cannot do 8 divide 3 because in the table of 3 there is no 8. I can do 8 divide 4 because 4 times 2 is 8. Half of 8 is 4. I have reached the half, then no need to check 5, 6, 7. Directly write the 8 again. So the factors of 8 is 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now we need the greatest common factor. So the common factor is 1 and 2 only. But which one is greatest? 2. So 2 is my GCF. The biggest number which can divide both 6 and 8. Okay. This is the meaning of GCF. Now let's see how will I do this question. Now this was just for explaining you the meaning, okay? Now forget about it, come to the question. Two numbers are given here in the question, 54 and 81. You do not have to do it in this way. I will give you a trick. First break the 54. Can I do something times something which will give me 54? If I do 2 times 27, this will give me 54, correct? So yes, we can break it. Can I break the 2? No, this is a prime number. We cannot break it. Can I break the 27? Yes. 3 times 9. Can I break the 3? No, because this is again a prime number. We cannot break it any further. Can I break the 9? Yes. 3 times 3. So now we have got all the factors of prime factors of 54. That is 2, 3, 3, 3. Bring all of them down. So you will write 54 is equal to 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay. Do the same thing with 81. I can do 9 times 9. Yes. Then I can do 3 times 3 and here 3 times 3. So 81 will become 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now for the GCF, just one second. To find the GCF, what will you do now? Whichever numbers are same, whichever factors are same, bring it down. Check the 3 and 3 is same, so bring down the 3. This 2 and 3 is not same, khalas, leave them. Then 3 and 3 is same, bring it down. Then 3 and 3 is same, bring it down. This is my GCF, solve it. 3 times 3, 9, 9 times 3, 27. So my GCF is 27. The biggest number which can divide both the 54 and 81 is 27. Next question. Identify the terms, like terms, coefficient, constant, okay, in the given expression. I already told you about the coefficient and constant. Let us talk about the term. See, you see the plus here, the plus, right? Before the plus, this whole unit, this whole thing, we call it term. This 7D is also a term. This 5 is also a term. This 3D is also a term. So these complete figures, we call them what? Terms, which together makes a expression. So what are the terms? 14D, okay, 7D, 5 and 3D. Now like terms. Like terms means same variable and same power. So let us check it carefully. See, the 14 has a variable d, right? And what is the power here? No power. No power yani power is 1. The 7, it also has the variable d, same variable. And again the power is 1. 5, it does not have any variable. So khalas, we will not take. D, same variable and same power. So this 14D, 7D and 3D, they have same variable and same power. So they are like terms. They are like terms. So we will say 14D, 7D and 3D. Simple enough. Now coefficient. Coefficient yani numbers with the variable. Which numbers are there with the variable? The D is a variable. What number does it have? 14. So 14 is a coefficient. Then check another D, variable is there. Which number does it have? 7. So 7 is again a coefficient. D, this is again a variable. It has number 3 with it. So 3 is also a coefficient. Finally, constant. I told you constant yani number without any variable. So check the 5. The 5 does not have any variable with it. So 5 is my constant. This is my answer. You have to do it like this. You will get full marks. Okay. Question number 4. On a 2-day trip, the Maribel's family drove a total of 954.25 miles. Okay, the family was driving. Okay, and total how many miles did they drive? 954.25 miles. On in how many days? In 2 days. So I can say that on day 1 plus day 2, the total distance they traveled was how much? 954.25. Correct? Now, on day 1, the family drove 597.75. So day 1 will become how much? 597.75 plus, I don't know day 2 how much, will be equal to 954.25. Correct? So this is my equation. Why am I calling it equation? It has variable, it has numbers, it has mathematical operation. Okay, now, so the first thing was only writing the equation. So my equation will be 597.75 plus the day 2 we can take x. Okay, is equal to 954.24. Here you can put anything. You can put x, you can put d2, you can put a, b, c, d, anything. We just want to represent a variable here, so you can represent it by anything. Question 4 part B. Solve the equation. Solve यानी find the variable. So we have to solve it now. 597.75 plus x equals 954.2. Oh, sorry, this is 25. 25. 25. Okay. Now, solving यानी finding the x, and finding x यानी removing the number. This number has plus here. Okay, how will I remove the plus? By doing minus 597.75 minus on both the sides. Okay, minus 597.75. okay, now what will I get? This 975 minus 970, oh sorry, 597 minus 597, class 0. What do I see here? X equal this minus this. How will I do minus now? 5 minus 5, 0. Can I do 2 minus 7? I cannot. Why? Because 2 is smaller. So 2 will take 1 from the 4 and this will become 12 and the 4 will become 3. Okay. Now 12 minus 7, 5. Point should be in a straight line. Whenever you are doing plus or minus, points should be in a straight line. Can I do 3 minus 7? No, because 3 is smaller. So again the 5 will give 1 here. This will become 13. This will become 4. 13 minus 7, 6. Okay. Can I do 4 minus 9? No, because 4 is smaller. So 9 will give 1 here. This will become 14. This will become 8. 14 minus 9, 5. And 8 minus 5, 3. Which means on day 2 they covered 356.50 miles. Okay. This was question number 4. Here you can simply write the answer because he is asking you how many miles did he cover on day 2. So write the answer. 500 and how much? 501. So 356. 356. 356 point, how much it was? 75. Okay, whatever was the answer. 0.50. Just write the answer here again, whatever you got there. That's it. Question number 5, last question. A graph is given here, as you can see. Let us see the graph. This is the graph, right? The coordinate plane. This is let me take a different color. Okay, so this is my quadrant 1, this is my quadrant number 2, this is my quadrant number 3, and this is my quadrant number 4, you can see here. Okay, now here I have point D, as you can see, in quadrant number 1. And what is the location? First write how much in X? 1. And how much in Y? It is between 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2, what will come? 1.5, right? In this way, A, E, C, B, 4 more points are given. Let's see the first question. Identify the quadrant in which point C is located. Where is point C? Here is my point C. Point C is in which quadrant? Quadrant number 3. So here simple answer will be quadrant C. Okay. Question number second part basically. Find the coordinates of point A. So where is point A? Here is my point A. He said find the coordinates of point A. Coordinates यानी first you check it is how much in X. Let me take different color again. Okay, this is how much in X. Check carefully. Between -1 and between -2. It will be minus 1.5. This is X. And how much in Y? 1. So the location of point A is, you can write A, X comma Y will be equal to A. The X is minus 1.5 and the Y is 1. Class, this is the answer. Simple enough. Okay. Next. Name the point with coordinate 1 and 1.5. See, you can easily tell it. The first one is also positive, the second one is also positive. In which quadrant do we have both the things positive? The first quadrant. So whichever point is there in quadrant 1, that will be my answer. Yes? Or you can check it simply also. Let's wait. 1 and 1.5, right? We need what? Here, let's write. We need 1 and 1.5. Yani X is how much? 1. And then Y is how much? 1.5. Yes, Y is 1. So X1 is here, right? And Y 1.5, yani positive Y, that is here. If I draw the line from there, I will get what? Point D. This is 1 and 1.5. So my answer there will be point number D. I will simply write here point D. Finish. Now again, find the coordinates of point E. We have to find the coordinates of point E. Let's see. Okay, let me erase some things. Okay, we want point E, yes. Where is point E? Here I have point E. First of all, we have to check it is how much in X. In X, check it is coming between -2 and -1. Yes or no? Yani this is minus 1.5 in X. Right? Now, let me erase it again. Now I need to know the Y. For the Y, check. It is on the x-axis only, right? It is not going up, it is not going down. It is on the x-axis. If I move here towards the Y, it is touching at 0. Yani the Y here will be 0. Simple. So the coordinates of point E is minus 1.5 and 0. So you can simply write here the coordinate, the point E, xy is minus 1.5 comma 0. Okay, now here I think this is a bonus question. Two bonus questions are there, so that if the student does not know any of the question they mentioned above, they can try these questions and maybe they can secure some extra marks. Okay, I'm not sure about the bonus question. I will ask Mr. Rekha, but most probably these are for the practice extra questions. Okay, let's see. Use my cursor. Ali and some friends. Okay, Ali and some friends. We don't know how many friends, right? So let's say together how many friends are there? X. Ali and X friends. Total X people are going to the X friends are going to the Alien Zoo. Right? To the Alien Zoo. The total cost of their tickets is how much? 374. Okay. And each person paid 46.75. Okay. Tell me, how will I write this? If I am buying a ticket, let's say the price of one ticket is 10 dirham. Okay. What will be the price of two tickets? You will simply say 2 times 10, yani 20. Correct? If I ask about 5 tickets, you will say 5 times 10 equals 50. So how are we making this equation? Here I am writing the number of people, number of friends, right? This is the price of one ticket, correct or no? And this is the total money. So we will do the same thing here. How many friends? X friends here, because we don't know how many are going. And how much are they paying for one ticket? 46.75. So I will multiply this with 46.75. So 46.75x is equal to total. How much money did they pay? They paid 374, right? So here I will write 374. This is my equation. So this is a multiplication equation. Why multiplication? Because between 46.75 and xc, what do I have here? Nothing. Nothing, yani we have multiply here. So this is my multiplication equation. Okay. In the part A, he just said write the equation. So we will only write the equation. Next part. Class, only write the equation only. Okay, only equation. Finish. Okay, question number 7. Solve the equation. Solve the equation. 6 is equal to t over 8, right? How will I solve this? We have to find the t, correct? T equal how much? Yani we have to remove the number with the t. Which number do you see with the t here? The 8, correct? What do I have between t and 8? This line. This line means taqseem. This line means taqseem, divide. So if you see divide, what will you do? The opposite of divide. That is multiply. So to remove the 8, let me just erase it and write it properly again. Okay. So here 6 is equal to t over 8, right? So to remove the taqseem 8, I have to do darb 8, multiply 8. Multiply 8. Okay. Now if I do multiply 8 on the right side, I have to do multiply 8 on the left side also. Okay, same. Now you can see this is 8 divide 8, up and down, 8 divide 8, khalas, 1, no need to write down. What is left here? Only t equal 8 times 6. 8 times 6. 8 times 6, 48. Yani my t is 48 here. Now here they are saying check your solution. So let us check how to check it. What is the value of t? We know that the t is now 48, right? We will put it back into the equation. What is the equation? 6 equals t over 8, right? Now my t is how much? One second. Now I know that t is how much? T is 48. T is 48. Okay. So we just have to do divide. After dividing, if I get 6, then my answer is correct. So 8 times how much give you 48? 8 times 6 give you 48. So here also I got 6. Here also I have 6. Then my answer T equals to 48 is correct. Okay. So this was the whole review. Practice all the questions that are there in the review only again and again. No need to do anything else, and you will be well prepared for the exam. Okay. So I wish all of you best of luck. Study well. We will see you in the class.